So this is going to be an unboxing and review of this portable vacuum cleaner. Just going over some of the features it has. Straight on the front of the box, it has the on-off switch on the top, which works really well with your fingers. The filter, you can change those pretty easily. It looks like a quick dump feature where it looks like this thing just screws off and you can just shake it out or just dump it out so you don't have to disassemble the whole vacuum. And then a separation switch, which I assume that's where you disassemble the whole vacuum and change the filter and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get right into the unboxing. So when you unbox it, the first thing you see is the vacuum and the plastic wrapping. Go ahead and take that out and separate it from the plastic. This thing honestly looks pretty cool. It's pretty clean, pretty sleek design. Right here you can see the quick dump feature on it, but we'll go ahead and show that later. I'm going to set this aside for right now. Next thing I see in the box is this black and orange carrying case, it looks like. This is a zip up case with a little handle on the top. It's pretty cool. So you can like store it in your car and not have to worry about all the wires getting everywhere and stuff like that. Next thing I see here, this is one of the heads that goes on it. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's probably for like carpet and stuff like that to brush it along and suck up all the dirt and stuff as well. And then this looks like sort of like an extender. One of them is bigger and smaller than the other. So one goes into the vacuum and one can either connect to the head, like one of these heads, or you can just use it like this without a head on it. This next head is a crevice tool. This end goes on the vacuum and you can get in like small cracks and stuff like that and corners and stuff to really get all the dirt out of what you're trying to clean. And then this right here, not really sure what it is. Maybe it's sort of like an extender type thing. Comes in this plastic and you can easily just take it out. And then the last thing in the box, this looks like the user's manual or setup guide or something like that. But it's just a vacuum, so it should be pretty easy to set up. Let's go ahead and get into the functionality of this. So one of the things I noticed is how long this extension cord is. It seems to be about like 15 or 16 feet. So if you plug it, if you only have one cigarette lighter in your car, you can just plug it in somewhere and be able to reach around your entire car without having to move it and unplug it. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the vacuum itself. So this is the on-off switch. I assume forward is on and backwards off. This looks like the quick release feature, where you can undo that. And then this looks like a filter. And then, yeah, and then putting it back on is pretty easy. You just kind of press it in like this, and those things click, and you're good to go. And this is the quick release feature, so you can just unscrew this, and you can just dump everything out that you want to, and you don't have to disassemble the whole thing, like where the filter is and stuff. And then this bottom part is where all the suction comes. Attaching the head is pretty easy. All you gotta do is just kind of wedge it in there like that, and then you're good to go. So yeah, let's go ahead and see this thing in action. So setting up this vacuum is pretty easy. It comes with a cigarette lighter with a very long extension cord, so you can reach it anywhere around your car. But I have one placed in the back of my car, so all you have to do is plug it in, and if the power to the car is on, then power automatically goes to the vacuum, and then it's ready to go. So I have these goldfish spilled in the back of my car, and I have this brush feature attached to the end of it. It just kind of goes on in, and let's see how this works. So just like that, the brush feature worked amazing. So did the vacuum. The vacuum's very, very quiet. It got up all the goldfish, as you can see. It's just kind of stuck in there with a bunch of dirt that it picked up also that I didn't even see. So now I have some more stuck in the corner. So we're gonna go ahead and attach this crevice tool to the end of it and go ahead and get the stuff out of the corner. So now that the crevice tool is attached, I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum it up. So I turn it on with this switch on the top. And just like that, all of it's picked up. And to empty it, it's very, very easy. There's a quick switch that you can just unscrew this thing and it comes out, or you can also just take out the whole thing by pressing these two buttons. After you press those two buttons, you can take the filter out, and this blue piece comes out also, as we talked about earlier. But the easiest way to do it is just by unscrewing this cap, which I'll show you right now. When the cap is unscrewed, it looks like this, and you can just go ahead and dump everything out of your vacuum just like that, and it's all cleaned up.